Hey, what's up everybody, it's Alfaro here, and today we're going to be talking about my Swarm tier list for the special Ridden. I stream a lot of Swarm on my YouTube and Twitch, so go check it out if you haven't already. You'll see I use multiple cleaners, multiple special Ridden, and I try to teach everyone the ways of Swarm to get you that W. The first Ridden on the B tier list is the Hawker. Now, if we were talking about when this game first came out, I would have said the Hawker was S tier, no doubt, because the phlegm was fast when she spit, and she was able to spit while jumping, and she was just OP from the beginning. That's one of the reasons why they nerfed her. Now she's not able to jump spit anymore. She has to be stabled and situated in order to spit. And her spit is really slow, so you can easily avoid it. The second Ridden on the B tier list is the Bruiser. Now he's just like the Hawker. He was powerful when the game first came out, and then they nerfed his damage, his movement, everything. Currently, the Bruiser is slow and he doesn't do as much damage. He has a ton of health, but in reality, cleaners will be moving around unless they're camping, and if you finally get to their camping spot, they'll probably just hit you with a nade, and down goes the Bruiser. Especially if the cleaners are using the card Bomb Squad, then definitely the Bruiser doesn't stand a chance. The third Ridden on the B tier list is the Crusher. The Crusher is very slow and the easiest tall boy to avoid. If you move at the right time, you can dodge the Crusher's grab. And if the Crusher grabs you, you can break out with a stun gun, or if you're Evangelo, you could just break out normally. But if you don't have any of that, the Crusher is one of the easiest special Ridden to kill and is the easiest tall boy to kill. His weak spot is literally on his face. But again, if you're with a team with no self-awareness and the Crusher grabs you away from the team and they don't ever come back to get you, then yeah, you got a problem. But other than that, he's pretty easy to kill. The last Ridden on the B tier list is the Exploder. The Exploder is a situational special Ridden to use. If they're camping in a small area, yes, you would send in an Exploder in the room so that they can explode, get some quick damage off, but then you got to wait that 15-second respawn. And during those 15 seconds, the cleaners can heal and they're back to normal again, and then you just got to keep repeating the process. But one thing that can stop the Exploder and all the Reekers is Razor Wire. And of course, Razor Wire will slow the Exploder down, and his weak spot is on his chest, which is one of the biggest weak spots in the game for a special Ridden, so he's really easy to kill. The first Ridden on the A tier list is the Stalker. Now the Stalker can pounce on a cleaner and drag them away from the other cleaners. If you're playing against a good team, then you have to know how to maneuver with the Stalker by going in and out and then going back for the kill. But if the enemy team looks like they're not grouped up and they're not a squad, then it's easier to take out those teams in matchmaking because they're solo and they're doing their own thing and they really don't have a lot of self-awareness. So when you're a Stalker, you're really disrupting things and you're keeping them on their heels. The second Ridden on the A tier list is the Wretch. Now the Wretch is in the A tier because his vomit is powerful but can be avoided. Sometimes a group of cleaners can be in a camping spot where the Wretch's vomit can't even reach them. So the Wretch would have to force their body into their camping spot and throw up. But if they have Razor Wire, they will stop that Wretch and kill him instantly. The Wretch is good in the end game of Swarm when the circle is smaller and he's able to throw up in that general area, then there's really no escape from that. Now let's move on to S tier, and the first S tier character is Stinger. The Stinger is the best special Ridden in the game. You can really disrupt the team, and you can do 1v4s with Stingers because I've done it myself. The Stinger is able to move around, spit in the air, spit on the ground. She can do whatever she wants as long as she doesn't get caught. Her weak spot is on her chest, and really, if you play as a good Stinger and you play in a distance, the only thing that can take you out is a sniper. Now let's move on to the next S tier character, which is Tall Boy. The Tall Boy has more movement speed than the Bruiser and the Crusher and does a ton of damage with the over the head slam. So not only can the Tall Boy disrupt the team, but he can also get insta kills by hitting them off the map. Personally, his weak spot is a little bit harder to hit because it's always moving, you know, whether you're doing the over the head slam or if you're running around. Now the one thing that can stop the Tall Boy is if the cleaners have grenades with Bomb Squad. That will one hit any Tall Boy no matter which one you're using, the regular Tall Boy, the Bruiser, or the Crusher. That right there will just destroy a Tall Boy. And you really have to have your armor maxed out, and if you get hit with that grenade with Bomb Squad, you'll probably have only a little bit of health left, and by that time you'll get team shotted. That's the only weakness the Tall Boy really has. Other than that, the Tall Boy is very mobile and can do a ton of damage. Now the last special Ridden in the S tier category is the Reeker. The Reeker is very powerful. Not only can the Reeker disrupt you by running through you and bouncing you off to the side, but also while while he does that, he can heal and he can get the plus cover around you. So you can get anti-healed or you can get slowed. And by the time you're slowed, the Rico could turn around and start hitting you with the basic attack, and then they'll start ramping up the more you hit. Overall, I hope this tier list helps you out when you play Swarm mode. Let me know in the comment section below what's your favorite special Ridden to pick when you play Swarm mode. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on. This is Alfaro, signing out.